Technology as a tool is the biggest inspiration in my life. From Nikola Tesla to Steve Jobs, I have always been fascinated with the ideas of inventions and innovations which can help individuals to lead a good life. Tech has changed the whole face of the world in the last decade. The love for technology across millennials and Gen Z has changed the whole planet. You guys would agree that businesses across the globe today have sustained during the tough time of the pandemic, leveraging on the organizations who were working with the future-ready products and solutions. After working with corporations across all continents, I believed in one simple thing. There must be a balance between your people, process, and technology. And during my consulting journey, I found the technology piece missing. So while working on various tech-driven solutions and offerings, the idea was to empower the organizations with better sales and the most important aspect for today's buyers. That is, creating an amazing customer experience during their buying process. For instance, take a moment to think about what comes to your mind when it comes to, say, shoes, Nike, mobile phones, Apple, air flight, Lufthansa. But why? Okay, aggressive marketing can be one point, but the marketing techniques can drive people to you once or twice. However, if people are buying it time and again, it is the experience that comes along with the product which drives you to their stores. Now, we went into experimenting with our ideas for potential buyers to have a better way of engagement within the sales process. Today, after 3 years of pursuing our journey with 110 plus top clients, we can say our hypothesis has worked and helped businesses to scale their sales operations to meet their forecast. Now, during my journey, I would like to cover a few important aspects of the transformation. The current age customers are demanding from every purchase they make. The idea of customer experience all starts with an amazing experience of visualizing things. Today, one of the classic examples of users' experience in India is the success of UPIs. The experiences today are powered with amazing and realistic visualizations to give a new freshness to the whole process. However, we are moving to a new world, and every other day we are hearing about #Meta, an immersive world of the future empowered by 360 visualization. Today, extended reality concepts like virtual reality, augmented reality, and mixed reality are empowering sectors like real estate, automobiles, events and exhibitions, learning and development, and travel and tourism. But the question is why there is a spike, and the answer is simply the demand. The new age users loves a gamified version of the experience, and thus the trend of understanding is towards experiential learning. Today at Cogni Elements, we have seen thousands of sales executives glued in front of the screens to give their customers a guided tour of the digital world before they intend to come to the sites. And what we could see is an increase in customer loyalty because of the transparency they can bring in this world with their proposition. One of our customers in South Bombay has sold inventories worth of 750 plus crores and scaling more because their major chunk of the customers are NRIs and expats. They don't tend to travel unless they have clarity. And that is where we have helped them through our virtual sales gallery. The digital world is moving in a faster space, which is true. But there is another side of the story too. The customer base we are talking about now is more along the lines of millennials and Gen Z. However, we cannot forget the other target groups, and the most important part is to educate them in the years to come and make them feel comfortable. To connect the story, we can relate to the transformation from QWERTY keypads to touchscreen phones. Now, let me take one more example from one of amazing case studies at Cogni Elements. Our platform Relata was not scaling up faster post-pandemic when the physical world transaction started. So, when we saw a dip in our sales, and to our curiosity, we identified the same team who believed in the digital during lockdown has come back to the traditional time. Now, this is when we decided to connect to the digital world, to the physical world, and integrate it in one common ecosystem. The seamlessness allowed teams across organizations to believe more in the power of technology, and it has helped them and their customers to close their sales faster. The phygital actually empowered a lot of them to operate from their comfort zone. And today, we can see a huge demand for our product in the market. However, it's not only visualization that can solve the problem. We have to add other components which can drive business. For now, let me talk about another example from our day-to-day experiences with the e-commerce industry. The moment we see any product on the internet, let's say a pair of shoes for a particular brand, we spend some time looking into its specifications and details, but we don't end up buying. What happens? After some time, we can see that all our social media handles and other apps are flooded with those pairs of shoes, isn't it? Now, this happens because there is an engine at the back end which tracks the engagement of individuals and businesses. Now, this gets captured in the form of various data points and is used as information and analytics at multiple levels. Now, based on the same lines, the AI engine at the back end pushes you the same pair of shoe time and again based on various digital marketing algorithms. The need is the same here too. In fact, we have successfully reduced the sales cycles from 90 odd days to 37.5 days. Today, the future looks obvious and powerful in the world of Meta, and we are talking not only about AR and VR, but also about something called as spatial computing. Now, in years to come, we can see every business moving towards showcasing its capabilities using this immersive technologies. We are talking about Web 3.0 and a decentralized world with a lot of trust in the system, which will be driven by nothing but the extended reality. Apple declared that in years to come, they will be obsoleting the iPhones, and everyone will be moved to wearables, and we will be in the world of wearing glasses that will have a button to switch between the immersive world and the real world. And the whole immersive world is only going to get powered by today's extended version of ARs and VRs. So what do you think? Is it exciting or it is scary? Now, I see every last mile business today will migrate from Web 2.0 platforms to Web 3.0 immersive components. Businesses can connect to their consumer in this virtual world and are surely going to explore many adventurous journeys. Hey, hello. Is everyone already in this virtual world? Come back, guys. The technology surely gets you thinking about the infinite possibilities awaiting at your doorstep. But little did I know that there would be a day I would be speaking about the technology stuff at the DLC talks. A few key takeaways. When there are challenges, you always have the best possibility to outshine the odds. The best in you is always yet to come. Just be approachable and realistic towards the journey and your goals. Thank you all. Wish to see you all soon create a beautiful trade ecosystem in the Meta universe as well.